Hey everyone, Hippygypsyreader here again with another daily tarot reading for November 15th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you for being curious about today's energetic look. This is the extended reading for that mini reading that I post to TikTok and then cross-post to Instagram and Facebook. If you're here from any one of those platforms, welcome over. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. Thank you so much. My name is Cody. I'm the Hippygypsyreader. I have been reading online for a few months. I'm reading tarot for years and divinely guided pretty much my entire adult life. Even as a kid, I was always picking up rocks and crystals and feathers and all kinds of stuff. Deeply connected, always outside. So very drawn to this in my entire life. So I'm so thrilled to finally be on my divinely guided path, and I'm happy that you all are a part of it with me. Thank you so much. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you like the vibe, and the like button helps me to attune to your energies. These are for the general collective, so we're going to have to take what fits and throw out the rest. If anything doesn't fit with you, please don't try and force it into your world, okay? The more interaction that we do have, though, it does help me to attune. So all of your comments, all of your likes, saves, shares, all that, your follows, subscriptions, all that stuff. It helps me to attune. So thank you for all that. I appreciate you all. If you're curious about that mini reading, that is a quick 3-minute video. There are different links to different platforms. Feel free to help yourself. That'll show you how these cards got on the table and my initial reaction. That is a quick 3-minute video. If you're not at all worried about that, don't even fret. I will go back over everything here quickly before I run out. Deeper clarification, we run out some advice from the bottom of that deck, and then I'll pull out some oracle to close out the reading for you all for today. If it happens to be your birthday today on November 15th, happy birthday. I hope you'll have a beautiful Tuesday birthday. We will jump right in here in just a second. If you're interested in a more personalized reading, all that information, all the decks that I use, everything is in the description box. So feel free to check that out at your leisure, okay? I would be happy to give you a personalized reading if you are so inclined. If you've already reached out to me for a personalized reading a few months ago, please do so again if you are ready. Those links and that information is all in the description box. I have lost track of that stuff, and I feel like if you're not ready or if you do want one, just please go ahead and reach on back out. So, all right, let's get started, shall we? We've got a lot to go over, I'm feeling. Three of Swords says that we've had a lot of heartbreak here. There is some information that has come in, and it's really kind of gutted us as far as emotionally pained by something that is really cutting very deeply here with a lot of heartbreak, loss. This could be a breakup. This could be something that we are suffering from, some information that has come in here for some of you. Here we have the Temperance card for our clarification, followed by the 9 of Wands, and then we have the 5 of Cups, okay? The Temperance card is telling us to pull ourselves into a centering, balanced, peaceful, harmonious type of energy, because your archangels are telling you that a potentially volatile situation is approaching. So you should center and ground yourself into an energy of being at peace and at harmony. No matter what is coming at you, keep your balance, keep your joy and your love in your heart, because everything approached with this energy is going to be able to be conquered no matter what comes at you. If you have that emotional balance whenever you are approached with any type of issues as far as heartbreak, we've got the Cheater card over here. I mean, if you're approached with any type of energy like this, you're going to be able to withstand and persevere through that, through a state of balance within, to be very patient, right? To have a lot of control over how you receive information, how you process information, and how you handle yourself, okay? We have the 9 of Wands telling you that you have your boundaries up. This is the wounded warrior energy, and in this card it says spiritual strength. So you are drawing in a lot of spiritual strength to be able to withstand anything that has come against you here. The wounded warrior has their wand up, they're bandaged up, so they've been through a battle, they've been through a war, but they're ready for whatever you have next, because they're close to an ending. Tens are about completions, and whenever the 10 of Wands comes up, that is somebody who's overburdened. The 9 of Wands indicates that we have been through it, but we are persevering and we're pushing ahead, because there is much to do to be able to finish, but we are ready to do it. We're ready for whatever you got to come at us with, right, with that 9 of Wands energy. But we are drawing in spiritual strength as well to be able to help us to endure. We have the 5 of Cups here telling us about emotional loss. Naturally, whenever we have a heartbreak, it is only natural to have this focus of the regret, the loss, Again, we could be dealing with a breakup for some of you. And this is about being focused on the loss. We're not focused on the emotional abundance that we have. If we do have anything to be thankful for, that is not in our mind right now. We're more focused on the loss of the situation there with Five of Cups coming in. Fives are about change. So this may be something that is a bit heartbreaking for you to have to deal with any kind of change. It's an emotional sadness for some of you. We have the Seven of Swords coming in for us here. Seven of Swords is that liar, cheater, deceit, betrayal. Somebody is trying to strategize to get away with something here with that Seven of Swords energy. We do have the Four of Pentacles telling us that somebody's holding on to people, places, things. You could be a little bit greedy with your abundance at this time. This could be somebody who is basically holding tightly to something. Maybe you're holding on to something that is not able to be withstood, to be able to when universe wants us to let go of something, they will do everything in their power to take it away from you, including making somebody mess up so many times that you have no choice but to let go. And that is a painful realization that we go through sometimes. And you're being called to have your balance, put your boundaries up, and just kind of process the loss and go through this. Go ahead and push on through. The karmic lessons here are being indicated. This could be a soulmate energy coming in with that Wheel of Fortune. We have a lot of major arcana coming through, so this is transformative. And with the Five of Cups, this sadness is pushing you into a transformative state where you feel like this is going to be life-changing. So we do have some lessons that are being applied, having to do possibly with our soulmates. Wheels of Fortune are about wheels turning in our favor as well, right? That's also about karma for some of you. Seven of Cups says that we have a lot of options and choices being presented to us. The King of Swords is a no-nonsense energy. That is somebody who has their sword up. They're very independent. They're using their head over their heart. This is somebody who's very clear thinking, very logical. There's a lot of communication coming in. This could be fast moving action here as well. As the Eight of Wands is either about a lot of communication or fast accelerated motion. This could literally be about travel for some others of you. Five of Cups again. So there is a definite sadness here. And this could be having to do with all this information. Maybe you're finding out that this communication's coming in telling you about everything, and it is leaving you to feel very focused on your sadness. You'll see here, they are down and sad about the cups tipped over. You do have things to be thankful for, but that is not the focus. We are gutted here. I'm feeling with some of you, you're pretty gutted. There is, look, forgiveness and an apology coming in here with the Judgment card and then the apology card. Judgment card talks about atonement, forgiveness. This is making a final decision as well. More major arcana. So a lot of transformative energy. You're having an awakening to where you're feeling like you have to make a final decision. This is about forgiveness. You could be accepting some apology. You're choosing between a couple of different paths here with the Two of Wands showing up again. My ear has not stopped ringing since I started talking. Interesting. Bottom of the deck on this side, we've got the High Priestess showing up, telling us that we are very into our intuition, that we are very focused on using our spiritual strength, that we are probably holding some things to ourselves. This could be us hiding what we know as well. We are in a deep knowing, but we're keeping it to ourselves with that intuition, with that High Priestess energy. The Two of Pentacles shows up to tell us that we have a lot going on. We're moving some things around, we're making some decisions, and there is some choices here that we're trying to decide against. But we are keeping everything in balance, again, with that Two of Pentacles. We're keeping everything motion because there's a lot going on around us. The Moon card comes in and tells us about illusions, secrets that leave us to feel suffering and silence. It's bringing in a lot of anxiety, fear, causing us to lose sleep because of these secrets, these illusions that are not being really clear to us. We're suffering in silence because of them. This is causing us to go through a transformation. The Death card's coming in. We could be realizing that the ending of something is absolutely going to have to bring us to the position to build something new. This could be for others of you about a reconciliation coming in, and you're deciding if you want to have a rebirth moment with somebody having to do with a soulmate union. Here comes the Two of Cups telling us that we have a soul union. This is some sort of divine partnership. This is recognition and reward about working with others, okay? Temptation has come in. You're working and collaborating with others. This could be somebody at work. This could be a workplace affair with the Devil card showing up. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. For others of you, this is about somebody dealing with some sort of temptation or addiction. Addictions, drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex, what have you. But that is absolutely that energy that is coming through here strongly with the Seven of Swords and the Devil both showing up for your reading today. Let's go ahead and get some clarification on the Temperance card. We'll look at the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, and then the Three of Swords, and we'll run out the advice from the bottom of that deck. Please tell me, Spirit Guides, about these cards on the table from my beautiful collective. Please tell me about the Temperance card, please. Please tell me about the Temperance card. Nine of Cups, emotional independence. Fulfillment of wishes, abundance, prosperity. Okay, interesting. We have Justice and Four of Wands telling us that there, again, is a karmic justice, okay, coming through. And it has to do with a marriage, a laying down of roots type of energy. Or have a lot to celebrate here whenever you're pulled into your temperance. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, please. Ten of Swords. Because something has ended. Betrayal, defeat, backstabbed. Tell me about this Nine of Wands, please. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Somebody with an emotional offer has deceived you, and it's leaving you to feel like you have to be guarded. Sun card tells us about a truth. Some sort of clarity. This is bringing you into an energy of healing. For some of you, let's look at this Five of Cups, please. Whoa. Four of Cups. Four of Swords. Nice. Tell me about this Five of Cups, please. Oop. Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands wanted to slip on out there. So we do have some sort of reciprocity coming in through some sort of new beginning. Your loss is a focus on missed opportunities here. This is leaving you to feel like you have to contemplate, and you're pulling into some sort of solitude energy to where you're regrouping. Whenever you regroup, you're finding some sort of fairness and balance that's coming in, and it's bringing you to a new beginning for some of you. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Does this all the time. Three of Swords slipped out with the Eight of Swords. Y'all saw that, right? Okay. I'm sorry. This is not funny. I'm laughing at the duplication. It's ironic. So the Three of Swords is clarifying the Three of Swords with the Eight of Swords. So that's really feeling like we are overthinking. We're really in our head about this. We're feeling trapped. We could be trapped by this heartbreak and this betrayal. Ten of Cups. This has to do with a family. This has to do with your happiness here. Three of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Chariot, Five of Cups again, Nine of Wands again. Here comes the Hierophant, Temperance again, Moon card again. King of Swords again. King of Cups. There's that Ten of Wands. Oh. There's that Ten of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Let's see here. Because this is a pretty big deal. We have a lot of heartbreak and a lot of loss, which is the overall focus for today. And it does feel like this is a lot of focus with some sort of imprisonment. You feel trapped by something. Maybe you feel trapped by your focus on what happiness is. You felt like maybe this was your happiness, and you feel probably for some of you so committed to something that you're powerless to leave. And I want to say leaving because this one kept sitting in my eye, like he's leaving. He's trying to get away with something. But I do feel like you're kind of powerless to this with that Eight of Swords there showing up. When the Temperance card comes out, that talks about absolutely having patience. We're being called to use our patience because some sort of karmic justice is happening, having to do with this commitment. Having to do with our family, with our marriage, For some of you, this has to do with your laying down of your roots. Through your patience, though, you are experiencing the Nine of Cups energy. I do feel like this heartbreak and loss, this broken relationship here, there's a truth coming in about a marriage, which is bringing you to feel like you are focused on some sort of optimism, joy, balance, and peace. You're focusing on that probably for the sake of the family, to be able to persevere and push ahead, to be able to handle what you need to handle. And I feel like you're just trying to stay calm and happy and joyous for the sake of maybe the kids, maybe the sake of your loved ones looking on, that you're not really kind of letting down your guard of what's going on here with the High Priestess showing up. I feel like you're kind of keeping everything to yourself so that you can process on how to best proceed. You're carrying a lot on your shoulders here, which is absolutely this feeling of this Nine of Wands. You have the Nine of Wands here telling you that you're suffering in silence with the Ten of Swords. So this is you telling us that, you know, this has to do with this offer that you have seen. Maybe you're figuring out that somebody here is dating, and this is bringing you into an energy of needing to heal. Maybe you could be feeling like you're having also some sort of, you're following your heart here to focus on your positivity because of this betrayal. Okay, yeah, that's what that is. You're focusing absolutely on your positivity and your emotional healing to be able to get you through this. And that is beautiful energy, because there is a deep betrayal here. We have the Ten of Swords with the Seven of Swords here on top of the Boundaries card, the Wounded Warrior, right? Your superpower at this time is going to be following your heart and really kind of focusing on your positivity and your optimism, because you know that karmic justice will prevail. You do have the Justice card out here. You know that you're absolutely divinely protected, but you're kind of using this intuition and this guidance to help you to push through. There is a sadness here about some sort of missed opportunity. Maybe you could be upset that you kind of missed the clues, missed the signs. This is leaving you to feel stressed out. You feel like there's some sort of regret. There's some sort of missed opportunity to be able to have this fairness and balance come through. But I do feel like there's a lot of lingering sadness. There's a lingering stress. There's a lingering feeling of being overwhelmed here because of what you're having to process and go through. You're having to keep everything on the feeling of looking, putting up the appearances of, with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, like, okay, this all is going on underneath, but on the surface, I'm looking like I am very generous, I'm very kind, I'm very balanced, I'm very fair, and I am excited about my future. Because you know that things are going to turn in your favor, but processing this is no easy task. I do feel like here with the Three of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands, you're going to learn how to be more independent and confident so that this can be your superpower to move ahead with great victory and success. The Queen of Cups with the Chariot card tells us that we are being emotionally grounded, emotionally mature. We're focusing on our healing and our intuition to be able to help us have a lot of victory and success. This is going to offer us this ability to be able to push ahead, take control over the situation, to be able to focus on hard work. Five of Cups with the Nine of Wands We have it here as well. 5 of Cups with the 9 of Wands. Doesn't Spirit do this to me often in our readings, right? We are duplicating that this is the energy. This is the victory you will have. You will have victory over this sadness, this ongoing battle, this need to constantly be in a sense of defending yourself, being in a state of despair, disappointment in a situation that is not meant to be. A situation where you feel like this commitment here with the Hierophant has been something that has required you to be more in a state of patience, here with the Temperance card showing up. You're discovering these hidden intentions and these secrets that have been just kept from you, here with the Moon card coming out, and it's bringing you into an energy of this King of Swords. The King of Swords is using their head over their heart. They're becoming detached, right? This is somebody who is very independent, very rational, very intelligent, and they're going to take this information and they are planning. They are using this energy and this momentum, staying calm, cool, and collected with the King of Cups in here. Look at all this turmoil going on around the King of Cups, yet they are staying emotionally grounded. This is somebody who's got their game face on, okay? And they are ready to push ahead no matter what is going on. The 10 of Wands coming in. 10 of Wands says that we are burned out by these responsibilities. There's been a lot of weight on our shoulders having to do with this commitment, this Ace of Pentacles energy coming in here. This is for some of you as well. This energy has been so much coming in that you feel like you're pushing ahead. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of struggle, but you are ending all of this struggle and this with the 10s. Again, I say 10s are about completion. I do feel like you're ending the stress, you're ending your worries. We have a new beginning coming in with the Ace of Pentacles because of this need to push ahead here. This individual, see how they are pushing on? That's a lot on your shoulders, but you're able to absolutely go ahead and get on down the road because a new divine offer is coming in. This is a universe offer. How this hand is coming out of the clouds here for us. This is a divinely guided offer based on a reward, right? This is about a reward for all of your hard work. We have the 3 of Cups here, bringing us into an energy of being celebratory, right? We're having a need to have a gathering, having happiness coming in. A cycle is completing for us with the World card. We're able to have a lot of success and a lot of achievement. We're completing old cycles and we have a lot of accomplishment coming in through fulfillment. Okay? Beautiful. I'm going to end it at the World card. As we have the karmic fortune here with a lot of choices and options, head over heart, based on all of this information that has come in regarding our sadness, and we're using our final decision, making a final judgment call. Sure, you accept this apology, but you're deciding to move on to which path, which relationship, right? Where are we pushing into? There's the Temperance again. Definitely being called to use our patience, our balance. Again, trapped in fear. Trapped in fear regarding this offer. We're trying to keep everything in balance. We're making choices. There's major decisions coming in, but stay calm, cool, collected here. King of Cups. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some advice from the wisdom, see what Divine has to say. Here quickly from the wisdom of the Oracle. You and you. One more. We'll pull 3 for that 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Pentacles down here. And the 3 of Cups over here. Lots of 3s on the board. Fork in the road. 13. As I was just saying 3s. There's 13. Fork in the road. Not for you. Number 6. Why? Number 31, round and round, 25, and then fork in the road, okay? We're going to look first at not for you, number 6. Interesting. I'm going to read the relationship one on this one. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit, okay? So that not for you when having to do with this relationship, and I absolutely feel like this has to do with relationships because of all this heartbreak and loss and then the commitments and all that stuff. I'm absolutely feeling like this is just universe telling you that, you know, whenever something is not meant for you, like I was saying earlier in the reading, ironically that this card was pulled, universe is going to keep doing things to have somebody set you off to be able to have you just be fed up and done and be like, that is it, I am done. I have taken my last amount of this that I can withstand. I am done. So then that is universe telling you that they are doing everything in their power to make you realize that something is not meant for you. That is divine protection in the shape of heartbreak, in the shape of loss. But I do feel like through this reading that you're focusing on the future, but you're keeping it to yourself because you have to process these emotions. You have to process everything, right? Okay, why? Let's look at why, shall we? Kind of feel like I should do round and round first. But I'll do why, because it was the next one pulled. Number 31. Okay, why? We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition. From the knowing deep within you, what does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried in treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the more powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Why? Okay. This is bringing us into an energy of understanding a situation for what it is, and this is the intention behind motives, right? This is about our need to understand things. Whenever people come into a situation and they don't want to discuss, you know, the problems or the issues, it leaves a lot of unanswered questions. It leaves people feeling like they have, you know, they're not being respected for what has been happened. You know, there's a lot of unanswered questions that go into situations, and we have to sit down and have those conversations and be communicative. The why is important for some of you. You know, you have to be able to have those deep seated conversations with each other, and you have to be able to go within for that introspection, to be able to listen to your intuition, to be able to offer you those answers as well, especially if your partner or whomever is not willing to be able part of the answers, right? If they're not going to assist you with the answers, you have to focus on the divine and what they're willing to offer you as far as answers go. If you're not going to get them from your source, then you have to go to the capital letter S, source, right? Okay. All right, round and round, number 25, as I go backwards. That's pretty funny. Up, down, up, down. 25, round and round. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you learned something of great value since the last time around, okay? How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game, okay? Here we go again. This is about the spiral quality, cycles that you're challenged to break for some of you. This is about realizing the cycles and patterns that we're on, taking our lessons and being able to apply them correctly. These are tests. As we continue these cycles, universe will continue to test you to see if you've gotten the lessons, right? And you feel like you're going round and round on certain situations. If we're not getting the lessons, universe is going to keep testing you. And once you say, okay, I've learned my lesson, universe will ask you to prove it, to make sure you're worthy of the level up, okay? This is a game we're playing. You have to level up through certain levels, and you have to keep evolving through evolution of raising your frequency through healing, okay? So definitely being called from universe to focus on that. We've got a fork in the road here. 13. Back down again. I was right there. We got a fork in the road. You've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is the time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest, and give. Then choose. Sounds very simple, doesn't it? You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity, okay? You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity or genuine connection, right? All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationship. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. This is about the journey. This is telling you that this is about the journey as well. You do have a choice on which path you choose, but you have to be true to yourself about the why you're choosing that path, right? Is it because you don't want to put in the work? Are you not willing to do the commitment? Make a decision though. This is going to lead you to a place, to a truer experience of the heart, as long as you're doing it through a place of authenticity and truth, okay? Because otherwise you're going to continue to have these lingering energies that you have manifested and you have created, these energetic connections and bonds, and they're just out there lingering. So you have to make a choice to decide to either commit or to walk away. And be true to yourself, or else those patterns will repeat. Interesting how these all connect with one another. Beautiful. Let's get some messages from your future higher self, and that should close out the reading for today from my beautiful collective. Tell me, universe, about messages from the future higher self from my beautiful collective today. We'll pull here, 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 and you. Looks good to me. Oops, hitchhiker. Bottom of the deck. Continue to make the most out of every open door, okay? Anytime we receive any kind of opportunity, take as much opportunity from that open door as you possibly can. Get as much out of all your opportunities. Your future higher self is telling you, don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. Be careful about who you're allowing around you, right? These are about energy vampires. Don't let people that are draining to your energy, allow them into your lives, okay? Don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others, okay? That's very true. Be sure and make sure that you're listening to yourself as well as putting yourself out there. Being able to put yourself out there is beautiful, but you have to be able to help yourself first, or else you cannot pour from that empty cup. To rise, you must let go of fear, right? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. said the great late JFK. Remember, many of the clouds casting shadows aren't real. Okay. A lot of things we're fearful of are just shadows being cast, and they're temporary and they move, and this just focus on authenticity and truth, okay? Following your heart will lead you to the right things. Okay? Listen to your heart. Be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true. We cannot learn and grow and evolve if we think we already know everything there is to know. And if you think that something is all said and done, then you're not allowing yourself to receive the possibility of growth, okay? So be willing to let go of everything that you once thought to be true and allow in the openness to receive actual truths, okay? All right, I feel like that was your message for today. I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated with you. Be sure and like, share, comment, follow, subscribe, and save so I'm better able to attune to each and every single one of you, as there are so many of you. Thank you so much. Head over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook and give me a follow on those platforms. I'm posting all the time, all kinds of celestial events, daily affirmations, tarot advice. Those mini readings are run out on those other platforms as well. Check them out if you're so inclined. I appreciate that. If you check that description box below, that will give you information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you are so inclined. I would greatly love to do a personal reading for you. And information about all the decks that I use. They're pretty cool. You can head over to Etsy and check them out. And I thank you all. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I will see you soon. Have a great day.